So it turns out I wasn't recording, so all that rambling for nothing. So anyways, as I was saying, welcome back to another 8-bits videos, you 8-bits. I'm basically going to talk about fuck you in Yamaha, you snobby prick. So yeah, before I did a whole detour, the fact that yeah, I gotta redo it all over again, but it gives me time anyway. I can go past the co-op now. Man, I hate snail traffic. Don't take shit off dealers. Don't take shit off anyone, especially when your money's involved. Yeah, because currently I'm still waiting for my £400 remaining for this bike to be returned. If you get messed around by a dealer, do not be afraid to contest them, because if you don't, then you know you're gonna rip the piss out of you. Yeah, they will literally rip the piss out of you and take you for all you're worth. Like literally, right? If I didn't complain, right? Sorry if the music's too loud. If I didn't complain, I would be stuck with a shit bike that I'd have to bump start every time, when it shouldn't have happened in the first place after I got the fucking bike back with the fucking problem. So to be honest, I'd rather go down the Honda route or a reliable brand route, or get a new Sinus Apache or something along those lines, something sporty-ish, and then go from there. But until he gives me my 400 quid back, he is not having this fucking little rust bucket. It can fucking fuck off. Basically, moral of the story is, do not take any shit from any dealers. If you have an issue, raise it straight with them direct. There's no point raising a fucking bad review straight away, because if you're gonna have basically what will happen is, if you do take it to court and you raise a review straight away, they can use that against you as well for not being fair, and that could damage your case essentially. Man, I haven't taken this route in ages. Last time I took this route was when I was working in St. Joseph's Hospital. But yeah, honestly, play it by the books, do what you can. You can still threaten them with legal action, which is eventually what I did, but this was after 2-3 weeks. However, if you do threaten legal action after the issue, or you're not happy with it within the 14-30 day period, make sure you do it there and then, because you will not have something to fall back on. If you leave it longer, you'll be out of the coverage, you'll be out of the warranty, or whatever it is you want to use as cover. You won't have that. You'll literally be null or void, and that's the last thing you need, man. You want something where you can have cover. Wow, that's amazing lane discipline. You want to literally have your backside, so keep receipts. If you're paying in cash, get a written description of the ad or whatever the product was when you bought it. Get all the details, all of the essential information. Get all of the details, no matter what it is, get it all. You know, date of transaction, note all this down. Literally note it down. Date of transaction, date the issue was found, date the issue was presumably resolved, or date of the issue when it occurred. Literally all this information is like essential if you want to take any company down, I guess, to be fair. If you don't do that, you've not, to be honest, you won't have a leg to stand on. And I'll be quite frank with you, because I paid cash and didn't get a receipt. The only evidence I had was a message from him confirming, right, that he was going to pay me money because of the situation. So I obviously, the only receipt I had honestly was a text message. So literally get a physical receipt with the company's name on it, or brand, or whatever you want to call it, because yeah, you will not be able to fight back in court. It's just mainly building up a case really for when you have the issue. Just wherever possible, just cover your ass, to be honest. It's just one of those things, like, if I didn't say anything to Kevin Thomas, yeah, so if you do want to get a bike from there, do not get it from there. He might have good reviews, but he's also deleted his bad reviews. And yeah, I'm only telling you guys because it is true. That information is true. And if you get fucked over and you're a bit more lax, then there's no combating it otherwise. And then you'll be fucked, because then you'll be stuck with a shitty ass bike, possibly broken, or worse. I'm quite lucky because this starts still, I guess, but that was besides the point. I was contesting his ability to fucking resolve an issue. Instead he skirted around and avoided my questions, which pisses me off, because I'm not the most competent with things, but electricals, you know, I work in IT, I've taken PCs apart, I've worked on motherboards and shit like that. I've replaced CPUs and shit, so I know what I'm fucking doing. And regardless, he shouldn't have had to put any grease, any WD, well, I say WD-40 because it does bring out the moisture, which is fine. For anything, you know, that's my sort of grumble and a moan over with, I guess, more than anything. But it's just so, like, I know there's not many of you guys, to be fair, that watch my videos at the minute, but I am working on more. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully, like I said in my last video, I should be getting a bit more progress with the bike. I am trying to look for a bike further down the line. Maybe it'll be second hand, maybe it'll be brand new. Honestly, I haven't decided yet. I do need to figure it out, because yeah, the more I have this bike, the more pissed off I'm gonna get, and to be honest, I'm gonna throw it into a fucking ravine. So yeah, it's just one of those things that are drilling my brain at the moment, and hopefully at some point it will be resolved, but who knows what will happen. There's plenty of time before then and now, and there's plenty of time for me to pick a bike and save, because basically I'm selling loads and loads of items as much as I can on eBay to get something semi-decent. But if I knew what the problem was with this, I would solve it myself. However, work is unpredictable at the moment, and if I drop a load of money on this, anyway, he's having it back anyway, so it makes no difference to me, to be fair. So I'm just rambling on again. Love you and leave you. Click that like button, throw a comment down below, and subscribe, because I'm heading to 100 subs, and there's someone picking stuff off a wall. There was a fire down here yesterday. I think it was that car. Let's have a look. No, there was a fire down here yesterday, but maybe they stopped it. Anyways, yeah, hit the subscribe button.